almost impossible to fall down. I'll tell you a story. We got to wait for them to load up top. Give you a little story here while we're waiting. On Monday, a kid was standing right here. He's 7 years old, and he asked the question that every adult on here would like to ask, but doesn't have the nerve to do so. Got quiet like this. Kid looked up at me and said, "Hey, mister, does the cable ever break on this thing?" No, it does not break. No, it does not. When we get up to the top, you're going to be about 825 feet above where you're at right now. It's going to take us about 3 minutes to get there. We're going to ride on a cable. It takes us about a quarter of a mile. We'll go about 15 miles an hour. If you have been or you will be going to Snow Mountain later today, you're going to be able to see that over on the right-hand side of the car. And if you're on here and you're a little apprehensive about making this ride, let me assure you this is nothing more than an elevator with a great view. There is one little bump and swing at the top. No big deal. That means that we're almost ready to go. You want to hold on? We're pushing off right now. How about right now? The other right now. A little bit of information about Stone Mountain as we're going towards it. That is the largest piece of exposed granite on Earth. That is 583 acres of granite. It is 5 miles around the base, for which there is a walking trail if you feel so inclined. Our train goes around the base of that rock, so if you ride the train in the daytime, you can see it pretty much from every angle. And it is 2 miles wide. If you look at the carvings up here as we're approaching the rock, the carving depicts Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, and Stonewall Jackson. I'll give you some numbers about that carving in a minute, but let me tell you something you'll remember once you leave here about that carving. I'd like to direct your attention to the horse in the center. You can see that horse in the middle. Look at the back side of that horse, behind the rider. That's enough space to park 2 school buses. We have pictures of a man standing up inside the mouth of that horse. And as they were finishing construction of the carvings, they brought a dining room table out, put it on Robert E. Lee's shoulder, and had dinner for 12 people. The question you should now be asking is A, why, and B, what did they serve? Robert E. Lee is 90 feet tall. That makes him 30 feet taller than any of the carvings on Mount Rushmore. And that carving is 190 feet wide. If you think this mountain is big, you're only looking at 1% of it. The remainder is still underground. About 300 million years ago, this rock was formed as volcanic pressures pushed it up, but it did not break through the surface of the earth. It was still underground back then, and the soil has eroded over 300 million years to expose this rock. If you notice, we have the ability to grow trees right out the side of a granite rock. I live 23 miles away from here. I've killed 2 trees this year. Perhaps I should just leave the trees alone like they do here.
Look at the island. Look at the island.
Hey, we're going to go under this tower right now. I would like to remind you that you paid to get to do this right here.
Right. There we go.
On Monday, there was a couple on here, relatively young. Apparently, she did not want to be riding this. I am totally convinced she ripped his rotator cuff. She had her hand in his shoulder so tightly.
When we stop, we're going to step back. I know.
Well, I don't know. 18.